Have you ever wondered why different mediums, when they're working, when they're channeling personalities from the spirit world, seem to draw upon individuals from different levels of the spirit world? Some individuals that come through from the spirit world seem to be very evolved masters, great personalities and souls who've really worked on their spirituality and development. And then other mediums, they may do a session, and it's almost as if they're connecting with the astral level, bringing through someone's grandmother, bringing through someone's deceased uncle, this type of thing. There's so many different levels of the spirit world. And we can see that different mediums will focus on, will almost specialize in bringing through particular types of spirits. Now, I'll tell you this. There's a lot of different levels of the spirit world. It's not just one place. There's, just like in this material world, there's many different planets in our solar system, in our galaxy. There's many different sections, countries, continents here within this physical world, many different towns, communities, cities. You can go to New York City, there's all different sections of just Manhattan. And then you have to find your way around. And of course, what the Master Jesus taught, in my Father's house are many mansions. He's not talking about housing developments. He's talking about these different spheres of consciousness, different planes or levels of the spirit world. So based on your consciousness and your mentality, after you pass over, you wind up in a different place. But mediumship all works and functions according to natural law. And it's all mind-to-mind, telepathic communication. So the spirits, if they can harmoniously work through a particular medium, they're going to be able to come through. And we can see that, many mediums, they will focus on completely, an evidential mediumship involving deceased loved ones, colleagues, acquaintances, and friends of the person who's the recipient. Nothing wrong with this. But there are higher spirits who oversee everything, who organize it. So that's why you may have a grandmother come through. She's not that evolved, but then she's giving the spiritual guidance in addition to evidential details. Where is that guidance coming from? It's coming from the higher teachers or guides who really coordinate and set the whole session up in the first place. I always try to encourage mediums to be multifaceted in their approach. I mean, it's great to bring through the astral level. And people on the astral level in the spirit world, they're not that evolved. They're nice people. They may have led very mundane lives, in some cases very colorful and interesting lives. And they have a lot to say, and their session helps them, and it also helps the recipient. But we can also see, we can certainly go up to a higher type of level. And there are some mediums, you go to them, they're not really going to bring through so much evidence. Maybe more of the information that comes through during the session is more practical spiritual guidance to really assist someone getting past blocks that maybe they're in their physical plane life. We don't want to limit our mediumship. We want to be the best possible channels. Oftentimes, I use the analogy of a skyscraper. God's at the top of the penthouse at the very top floor. And we've got all these other levels or floors of the skyscraper. So you have some very advanced teachers. Maybe they're on the 8th floor. You've got Big Chief Bacon-Rind. He's on the 5th floor. Then you've got your grandmother. She's on the 3rd floor. She was pretty devout. And then you just have your uncle. He's on the 2nd floor. And then we've got the basement. And we don't want to go to the basement, do we? Because the personalities there would not have anything of great refinement to offer us in terms of our own development. But I want to encourage you to think about these things in application of your own mediumship. I teach a lot of courses. I'm the author of Mediumship Mastery, the Ultimate Guide, which is available on Amazon, if you're interested. And I really am into the educational aspect of mediumship. So if you have any comments, please feel free to add below. Smack that subscribe button if you haven't already. And please keep in touch. And if I can help you in any way, please let me know. So God bless you.